Hey, welcome back. Today we need to test the 2080 Ti because this is a freaking kick-ass video card and it was actually kick-ass in 2018. But today I think that VRAM, that 11 gig is still valid. So today we're gonna see how it's running in some games. We're gonna try and max it out and see if we need to use DLSS. I think this video card with that i9 is getting really, I should say, the price on the market is getting lower, so it's quite affordable to find actually this system. So let's see how it's running. But before, wait, sound test. Let's jump into Far Cry because this is one of those games that I think it requires a lot of VRAM when you max it out. So we're gonna take a look and see how we can max the out of this game. With HD texture, the GPU will have been maximum. Let's explore here. What the f are you doing? They have no mercy, huh? They kill my horse. Let's try to use some scaling. 130 watts consumption on the video card and it double my FPS, so FSR good. Quality wise, yeah, looks doggo. Seriously, no, I don't want to do this. But the core, look at it, 60% load on the core. Interesting. FSR is working with this video card. So if I want to play the game and I don't want to stress the GPU, this is it. Because on maximum detail it was horrible. Let's go on advanced settings and see how we can do if it's balanced. Yes. Balanced. All right. Looks a little better now. Very surprised on the video card how it's performing. So around 140 watts I can get to play Far Cry. Feels very but it's working. So yeah, Far Cry. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So let's see how we can adjust the game in order so we can play it. 1080p, go back on 1080p, 60 Hz, VSync, no, preset ultra, 200 watts. This is fantastic. 97% load on the core. The GPU now I'm using the 75% power on the fan, so I need to cool this video card because it's enormous, So, but yeah, I'm actually surprised. Nearly 10 gig of system RAM in this one, and the i9 has no problem. So I'm guessing an i7, i9, i5 can do the job with this video card. So it's not mandatory to have a 9. So hence why it's good to see with a decent CPU how the GPU is performing. So in this case, 200 watts. Yeah, I don't like that. But aside from that, I'm very happy because it's only using half of the system and half of the VRAM. So that's 5, exactly how he says in the menu, 5 to 6 gig of VRAM. I think this is the only game you cannot jump off. Wow. How cool it is, to have this amount of details in the game. I wanted nothing less than this for this game, but it's hard, because back in the days, this video card was not cheap because of the cryptocurrency, so you need to understand this is a space heater with 230 watts, This is not ideal, because if I want to get rid of the wattage, then I will put FPS limit to 60. Yes, and we're gonna see how much we can reduce. 50% load on the GPU and 160 watts, 40 watts. Nearly a lot of wattage dropped down just because of the just because of the 60 FPS limit. So you need to take in consideration in the near future if you are interested in playing the game with a GPU like this. Let's test God of War because I think there's a lot of potential with this video card in this game, and in order to test it, we have to max it out, and then we're gonna see how it's performing. We got DLSS, but I'm curious if I need DLSS or FSR2, which one is better. Let's see how the GPU is performing. The first off, we have to put it on maximum. Yeah, let's see on the average how it's doing. Oh, it looks so nice. Seriously, the details, everything. Maximum details with this video card is top notch. Come on, break their faces. Alright.
That was good.
That was really good.
You must learn efficiency, boy.
Jesus, man, this is so hardcore parenting, seriously. Okay, so nice average over 100 FPS. There is no need for DLSS in this game. The only thing I can do is go on display and VSync the crap out of this. You know, so if I VSync it, let's see, 60 FPS. The load on the core is 50, 60, 60 is good. 60% on the GPU load is good because it lowers the temperature on the video card, you know, on the card itself, and he managed to reach 200 watts from 260. You know, so sometimes it even dips to 170, but the VRAM is still 60%. So in Cyberpunk, I think we can actually do much better because. Actually, no, because we have ray tracing. Let's go into graphics and max it out by clicking the profile ultra with ray tracing. And that's it. I'm not gonna touch anything else. I'm gonna leave it like this and I'm gonna play the game. 76 FPS on average. The CPU is actually overheating, but aside from that, everything is top notch. So yes, I freaking love how. Definitely sounds like a Lamborghini. The game is doing a fantastic job with the 2080 Ti, considering it's 2018, you know. But if you're not interested in how should I say, low TDP GPUs, this might actually do the job for you because it's got 11 gig of VRAM, but it's got a lot of wattage on the consumption. We need to see how Spider-Man is working because this is on top of the list, and I want to see how the 2080 Ti can hold, how it's handling the game. Maybe it's time to downgrade the quality, you know, how much time I can give to this 2080 Ti until it's required to use DLSS or any kind of sampling downgrade, you know. This is the maximum settings, and yeah, let's see how it's running. Yes, this is it. Kick his ass. What you talking about? Bang! Smack his head. Oh, it's... No. Oh! A smackdown. Yes! Oh, yes, very satisfying. Applauding. Seriously, I don't care about the 200 watts. This is an example that the future for the 2080 Ti is not that bright, because look at the VRAM, it's already 83% from 11 gig of VRAM. So if you're maxing out this game with this 2080 Ti, you need to understand that it needs VRAM. So texture, effects, it looks fantastic, you know. I think the GPU still has a lot of potential if it's with current games that are made until now, because it's performing really awesome, you know. But I think for the future, I think it's 1 or 2 years or something, then it becomes necessary to use DLSS. That's it. It's quite simple. 1 or 2 years and we're done with this video card, because it will become ancient, non-efficient, a lot of wattage. I mean, a lot of wattage. Look at the 4090, how it's doing, 500. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna complain about wattage. Do I approve this 2080 Ti? Yeah, of course. What do you think about it?